Lot of niggas fail, but I won't.
Hello guys, my name is John Morales. Today I want to introduce you my new YouTube channel, Behind the Sweat, under InVivo Strength and Conditioning. You guys are going to see a lot of other videos from me and things that we're going to be posting about educating how to workout tips, and how to really get after it in a very unique way. So today it's going to be our very first episode, and what we're going to do is we're going to work on our upper body. Some things that we're going to go over is like the bench, and some other exercises that you can do that allows you to be very powerful and express movement in a different way.
I'm just trying to live up to my moment on the stage.
All right, so now what we're going to be covering is how to properly warm up your shoulders. We're going to go over 2 exercises on the bench, and then we're going to go into one with the stability ball. The first one we're going to go is tees. Okay, so ready? Now when you're going up, I want you to really emphasize on squeezing the middle of your back. Pretend as if there was a pencil right here in the middle and he's squeezing that pencil. What I like to do, I like to put my finger in there and make sure that he's having to squeeze that. So now we're gonna go into W's, okay? So he's gonna come up, go into rotation at the very top. Something you might want to start off lighter with and not so heavy. So he has 10 pounds right now, but as you gradually get stronger, you definitely wanna go up on weights. Having that rotation of the shoulders is gonna allow you to create more stability with other exercises. So now he's gonna put both of his hands on the ball, just like this, okay? He's gonna go down, touch the ball, and come right back up. Now, when you go down, you might see a little bit of shakiness at the shoulder, and this is okay. What I'm trying to make happen right now is have those all small muscles inside the shoulder to kind of activate, because over here it's a more of a full movement opposed to this one. This has to do with stability and it focuses on something completely different. Not to mention you're using your core as well. Part of benching and everything you do is allowing your core to engage when you do exercises. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna focus on the bench. We're gonna go ahead and do 5 reps. When he's doing these 5 reps, what I really care for seeing is when he goes is locking out at the top and bringing the weight down in a slower motion, because when we're doing that, I'm not trying to have him speed through everything, okay? I want him to really be nice and controlled. All right, so ready? Move down a little bit. Okay. So he comes out, he stabilizes, then he goes down. Go punch at the top. There you go. Come on, 4 more. Good. Good. Nice. So the reason why I want him to take it slow is because since the muscle is being stretched out, you don't want to go into a very fast motion right off the get-go. You want to make sure that the muscle is understanding the length that you're putting it in and the tension of the weight that's at, okay? If you focused on what he was doing, is the tempo that he's doing it at. There's a tempo that goes in training that goes by numbers. Tempos can be a different kind of tempos. It can be a different array of them. It can go 3, 2, 1, which would be focusing more on negative training. But today we're just focusing on 1, 2, back up 1, okay? So it's not so slow where it's gonna get you really sore, but it's allowing us to work at higher reps for repetitions and intensity, okay? So for him, this is already something that it's working towards a heavier side. So now what we're gonna superset that with is Medball tosses from the floor. And this is gonna allow us to work as a contrast. And I'll explain to you what contrast is. All right, so now the contrast is going from a slower movement to a faster movement, working on strength and working on power, and allowing this to transition to that, okay? So the reason why he has his elbows down is because he's not allowed to stretch the muscle opposed to over there where he gets more range of motion. Here, he has to produce power and force from a concentric position. So that means that it's a lot of tricep power on this position. So he's gonna keep his feet close, he's gonna push off the heels, and he's gonna be very explosive when he comes up. I'm gonna allow myself to drop the weight. This is 12 pounds, so this is gonna pick up speed. So now we're gonna do 20 reps. His hands are out. I want him to go down and up fast. Just react.
Round in that bucket. When we was in that Nissan, they didn't give me nothing.
Go, good job. Good. Slamming it back down. Come on, pick up speed. Good, good. All right, so now what we're gonna transition to is having to go more tricep power. So you saw a little bit of that with the ball, but now we're gonna do that with the band. So what I like about this is that opposed to just being straight horizontal here you're working from a tricep position where it's bent, right? So 90 degrees out, okay? What I like about the band from this position is that the same amount of speed that you go up is the same amount of speed that's gonna come back. So your muscles have to respond to that kind of speed and react at the same kind of speed. So it has to accelerate and decelerate at that time, okay? So what we're gonna focus on is that instead of just laying down flat on the floor, he's gonna lift his hips up. He's gonna grab one band, okay, just like this. Keep his elbows in, and now he's gonna go for speed, and I want him to do 30, okay? Ready? Go. There you go, locking out, locking out, locking out, locking out. Go, good. Fast, 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 fast. Good, speed, 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 speed. Good job, okay. So that was all for speed. Now, the same position that he's at, I'm trying to be very efficient in our space. He's gonna go right under it. He's gonna go push-ups. The band is gonna be at his hip, okay? So I'm gonna lift it for him so he can go through. Go 15, okay? Okay, ready? And go, go. There you go, knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. Good job, good job. There you go, way to be fast. All right, so I'm a big fan of hitting lower body and upper body all the time. I think that there should be total body, not lower body day or upper body day. I do think that you can have specifics, but I think total body is always the way to go. So since we did a lot of upper body, we did chest, right? We did shoulders. Now let's incorporate something for our lower body. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some of a hinge. So we're gonna go deadlifts with the dumbbells. The next thing that we're gonna do is shrugs. And the last thing we're gonna do is lateral raises, okay? The reasoning behind this is because the hamstrings can never be neglected. As much as you do things forward, you always wanna work things back. So the hamstrings are very important, okay? So the numbers for this are gonna be 10 reps here, 15 reps for the shrugs, and I say 15 for the shrugs because the shrugs is a smaller muscle in that sense. Although it's big, it's smaller compared to the chest and the back. You wanna get more repetitions for having more stimulation there. And then here 10 for the lateral raises, okay? Ready? There you go, just go ahead, rep them out, good. Lean a little bit more forward opposed to bending your knee so much. So come back up, slightly bend your knee right here. Don't move, now lean more forward. More. There you go, get more hamstring. And then at the top, Chris, stay here and then go down. It's one of the most common errors that happen when you guys do deadlifts is that you guys disengage the back because of the fact that you're moving your dumbbells forward. You always want to maintain, stay tight throughout the whole motion.
Last second, what a rush. Look, I'm the type to talk to the stars. Straight up, these ain't tattoos, these are scars. My young dogs will tear you when the witnesses apart. They care about starving more than they do by the charge.
And this is a tricep. This is a whole workout within itself. So after he's done with this, he's gonna immediately go into shrugs. The shrugs are for speed. I like to get behind here and give him a point to touch. So he's touching. The consistency is what makes the muscle get adapted to change, okay? Here are simple lateral raises. Squeeze at the top. You wanna squeeze your traps. You know, you're just working on them. So now I like to kind of finish it off here. So the following thing that we're gonna do in order for us to proceed from what we did with just doing RDLs for our legs now is good mornings. Now it's banded good mornings, so I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do it. Okay, so he's gonna put the band from a low bottom position right there, stand up. I want him to make sure that he squeezes back. Now the good mornings, he's gonna hinge forward and back up, squeeze. That's what I care for, is that. Go up, squeeze. Okay, rest. Now he's gonna go for speed. I need 20 reps. Ready, set, go. Fast, fast, fast. Don't bend so much. Go, lean, more, lean. There you go. Good, fast, fast. Finish at the top, squeeze your glutes. Good job, good job. Good. Now he takes it off, okay? So he did a lot of his extensions, right? A lot of extensions. When you do that, your back might get a little bit tight, so I always like to pair up extension with flexion. Why? Because if you get flexion, then that means these muscles out here are gonna have to relax a little bit because these muscles are contracting, and vice versa. When this gets contracted, this gets more loose. So it depends what ratio you're working with. So he's gonna come here. He's gonna put his feet on the TRX, bring his hips all the way up. His head is gonna follow through, hips up. There you go, back up. That way we're working a lot of flexion. He's controlling it on the way down. I don't want extension on this exercise. Extension and flexion. Good job, there you go, come on. Come out to the top, get that 15. Keep going, Chris. Good job, bro. I hope that you guys take all of this information, these repetitions, and the way we did it for your use. And if you like it, subscribe. We're gonna be posting more videos, and put a comment below. Let us know what you think. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.